Recording is catching everything I'm saying.
Yes, it is.
You have no proof.
It's recording. Comic-Con vlog. How's it going, guys? It's H, and welcome back to the show. Trying to show you some more stuff. There's gonna be a continuation from last week's episode. So last week I gave you guys a little small glimpse of what happened at Comic-Con. So now I'm gonna show you a little bit more in depth of what really happened. Even before we went to day one of Comic-Con, we had a shoot right before. We went to an event that Square Enix was holding, in which we saw a couple of new games. We covered some stuff for the new Tomb Raider game, and which I'm going to put the link down below for you guys to see that full interview. We also got a sneak peek of the new Final Fantasy game, Dissidia. Gerard and I actually played the game for a little while, tested it out. We didn't really record. I have a little footage, I'm gonna put it in the video for you guys, but most of it was live streamed. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that footage before uploading this video. The game is crazy. It's like Final Fantasy meets World of Warcraft, and I not gonna lie, like I wasn't a big fan of World of Warcraft for a while. I know it's been out for a while. My cousin Junior Sikadin loved the game and for years tried to get me to play the game, and I always refute, and one day I said, F it, let me try it out. I tried it out, was obsessed with it for around 8 months. I've been so busy lately, and that's why I stopped playing. I mean, there's only a few games I actually really do play. I play WoW a lot, I play Counter-Strike, and I play Marvel vs. Capcom. That's it. Let me a little Twisted Metal. On a side note, my facial hair is sort of going in. She likes it. Back to the vlog. So Comic-Con was actually a pretty cool experience. So, not gonna lie, this actually was my first time at Comic-Con. I always wanted to go, but there was always excuses, money situation, somebody didn't want to come with me, work. So last year, I was there filming, but I got to enjoy a lot of the event. The first thing we did at Comic-Con day one, we actually went to the back, we got our pass, we waited in line to interview Vivica A. Fox and Carl Weathers. Yes, the Carl Weathers. And yes, the Vivica A. Fox. By the time we got to them, everybody was trying to rush a little bit also. We had one question. So we went for a G moment. We did a G moment with Vivica A. Fox, and we did a G moment with Carl Weathers. And quite frankly, you have to listen to Vivica A. Fox G moment. She opened up. She really talked about how hard it is in the film industry for actors and stuff. For actors, even for people behind the camera and stuff like that. It's a hard industry. Sometimes you get paid for stuff. Sometimes you don't get paid. And even when you get paid, sometimes it's not that much. Especially living in certain cities like New York or LA. Put the link down below. Please check it out.
This is amazing! Yo, we gotta get it rolling. We gotta get it rolling. Oh my God! We got Michael dancing with me, son. This is crazy. I can't wait till he come over here.
Right after that, we hooked up with Keith Shocklee, who produced a lot of Public Enemy's tracks. Keith Shocklee was an old school hip hop head. I got footage of them actually playing an exclusive Dragon Ball Fighter Z. And they were going back and forth, and hip-hop took the round, of course. And from there we shot his interview, and in the interview we find out a little bit more what happened back in the days. So, you know, him explaining how they didn't know what was gonna happen. Hip-hop was still young. Keith actually had a good job, and pretty much he's there, and then he's working his job, and he hears on the radio that they're playing his song. Well, Public Enemy song, but he was a producer on it, and how everything has changed and evolved from there. Day 2 of Comic-Con. More B-roll. We gained small interviews here and there. We finally got an interview with Koji Iragashi. Iragashi was a writer and director for Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and he is the creative director of this new series that is based off of Castlevania, which is called Bloodstain. Wow. wow. Put some footage here for you guys. Game is amazing. If you love that, if you love Castlevania Symphony of the Night, this is a must grab. The one thing I can talk about this shoot is the fact that my camera actually died 2 weeks before Comic-Con. This camera in actuality was the one that died on me. So this is literally right after PAX West. I came back from PAX West. We did a couple of shoots here. I was bombarded with shoots afterwards. I did a couple of photo shoots, and then in the middle of one video shoot, my camera just died. Trying to figure out what happened. Didn't want to turn on, and then from there, every time I turn it on, whenever it wanted to turn on, it will have 3 little stripes on the LCD. And I'm like, come on, you can't be serious. So I have to send it to Canon and wait a little while for it. Luckily, I got it back, as you can see. So for day 1, I had to get my old camera, which I gave to Sikadin, a T3i. I had to ask for it back just to shoot for day 1. You know, it was alright, but it's like after being so used to working with my 70D, which is the camera I'm using now, it took a little time to readjust myself and work the T3i the way I used to work with it. Luckily, I already deal with friend of mine's, Charles, to let me borrow his 70D, which I work with it more precisely. And I got to borrow the 70D on Saturday and Sunday. So for Saturday shoots, I had the 70D. I felt more comfortable. I was able to, you know, the fact that it's touchscreen, the fact that the autofocus is amazing, you know, and it helps. It really does help. On day 2, we also got an interview with one of the representatives from Bandai Namco named Dimitri, and we spoke about Code Vein. And if you like Dark Souls, this is your game right here. So overall, the Comic-Con
Sorry.
That's Lady. She'll be on the vlogs. So overall, Comic-Con was an amazing experience. I'm definitely gonna do Comic-Con more. Like, you know, one thing I do want to do, I want to actually, you know, I want to go to New York Comic-Con more, but I actually want to check out different Comic-Cons, maybe like San Diego and like different ones all over, you know, all over the country. Let's see how this goes. And this concludes my Comic-Con vlog for 2017. Guys, thank you again for listening and watching. Please subscribe, like, and yeah, and tell me what you guys think.